What's up, guys? Clash with Ryguy here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a little war recap on Partyisland's recent war against PAOK West Side. I don't know what kind of a name that is, but it's kind of retarded. So I'm going to go over two attacks today. They're both going to be bowler attacks by me and Brunner, so let's get right into this. So this is my attack right here. I tried to use the hog attack. I failed miserably just because I was missing some fundamentals that I should have fixed, and I rushed going into my attack, so that was my bad. But I'm going to go over my second attack, which was against their number 2. Just looking at this base, it is prime for bowlers. As you can see, after this update, most people have changed their Inferno Towers to single set, which makes bowlers even more powerful. The only thing I really have to worry about on this base is the Eagle Artillery and these two bomb towers in the center. I don't really have to worry about the Queen because I'm not doing a multi-phase attack like Queen Walk on Loon or Queen Walk Hog attack. So I don't need a kill squad to kill the Queen CC and the Eagle Artillery. I can leave those alone, and my bowlers will eventually kill all of that as my Archer Queen can target the air troops. But we're going to start off with the Queen Walk here with 4 healers. I had to use a rage spell because this Archer Tower was banging away at my Queen pretty fast along with the cannon. So I had to use the rage there. But I know my Queen's going to walk towards the south. So I start to deploy my my golem here, and then my bowlers on the other side to funnel my main group of bowlers, along with a couple giants and a wizard to help clear out that left side. I'm going to place all my bowlers in the middle here, place a jump spell, accidentally fat-fingered the warden, so that was a big mistake, which led to me only getting, I believe, 60-ish%. It could have been a lot better. Eagle artillery shots luckily did not hit my massive pack of bowlers right there. Place my second jump spell down along with the king and all the bowlers right there. Probably not the most ideal raid so far. A few mistakes that really cost me. As I run into a double giant bomb right there, all my bowlers died. And the main pack of my bowlers are dead. Along with 2 healers in the middle and my Archer Queen. So they're going to somewhat pick off a few of these buildings. Mainly the bowlers right now are tanking for the Archer Queen. So she's going to snipe off these last few buildings, and the bowlers are getting picked off one by one. So eventually she's going to run out of steam. And I'm going to hit this single Inferno Tower. Drop the Queen's ability. Nothing I can really do after this air defense. And now my Queen's going to die to the single set Inferno. Swag the poison spell on that raid, but definitely one that I could have done a lot better on. As you can see, I only have point defenses on the outside, so maybe if I had used an army with witches on the outside, if I had done instead of using the bowlers to funnel my other bowlers, if I had used a couple of witches maybe to walk around the outside, I would have gotten a higher percentage, possibly in the 80%. Back to the war map. So we are going to watch Brunner's attack on number 1, which was, it was a decent raid. As we both had mistakes. Mine was the early Warden's ability, and for Brunner, it was a funneling issue. So, unlike my bowler attacks, Brunner likes to use the bowlers to funnel his bowlers. So, you'll see what I mean in a second. He's going to place a few bowlers down along with a wizard and 2 healers, which I don't think is the best strategy because your bowlers are going to get picked off one by one, as you can see on the left side and the right side here with that double-barreled cannon. It's just sniping his bowlers one by one, along with the air defense that is taking out a few of his healers. So we're running into an issue right here. So as you can see, he's got the big clump of bowlers right here. He's placing the rage down, well-placed rage, But the problem is we're going to run into these defenses over here. And what he wants to do is he placed a jump spell down right here. But the problem is these troops aren't going to go into the center because it's not filled with objects for the bowlers to attack. Instead, they're going to walk down this way. And you'll watch in a second here. But has to use the Warden's ability because there was a giant bomb, excuse me. And the Eagle artillery shots don't hit the bowlers, luckily. But as you can see, the pack of his bowlers are all walking around right here. He was probably shitting himself because he was worrying about getting to that town hall compartment. But luckily, it's pretty miraculous what happens right here. So bowlers take out the Archer Queen, and the bowlers are stuck on a wall right now. But then they all of a sudden turn along with the heroes and just go to the middle. I was actually baffled watching it because that's not what I was expecting at all. Brennan got pretty lucky on that, but besides that, it was just a funneling mistake that he made, and that's why it's crucial in any sort of attack to make sure that your troops are funneling towards the center, because one wrong move and your entire army could be walking around the outside, and it's just game over from there. Not a great freeze spell. Probably didn't even need the freeze spell. The freeze spell doesn't really have too much use in the game at the moment. It can be used on multi-targeting Infernos still, but single set Infernos, it's not really a good use of your spell space. Instead, you should probably use a heal spell, because that way you're healing up the gigantic clump of your troops, and if you're freezing it, you're not healing up your troops. You're only freezing one Inferno beam that's attacking one bowler, and it's going to take out one bowler compared to your 20 plus bowlers that are in your army camp. So he's just going to pick off some buildings here, and that's going to be it for this raid. He's going to end with a 67% on the raid, which is pretty good for attacking the number one. Nice job, Brun. Just make sure you fix your funneling, and just make sure that those troops are going straight to the center, because I know you were probably a little nervous on the bowlers walking around the outside. Just try your best to make sure that the troops are guaranteed to go to the center, and you'll be just fine. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one, and clash on.